In this video, we're going to talk about one simple trick to manage your trading emotions. If you struggle with your trading emotions, stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, so this trick has helped me massively with my trading emotions and I hope it helps you too. Okay, so I look at trading and I look at my trading emotions, my mindset, my psychology as an emotional thermometer, right? So we've got this thermometer here and it swings between cold and hot. And of course, the thermometer would swing between cold and hot. And you kind of can look at yourself like that. You can use other analogies like a rev counter or whatever, but I find this is quite a good one for most people to kind of understand what the concept is. So really, as human beings, we like to be warm. We don't want to be too hot. We get this uncomfortable. We don't want to be too cold. We get uncomfortable. Too cold, we shiver. It invokes a kind of involuntary response in us. Too hot, we sweat. Again, an involuntary response. We kind of do things we don't want to do. That's similar with trading. If we are way too hot, and hot things might be things like, we're excited. Yeah, we are greedy. We're cocky, we're overconfident, stuff like that. That is going to make us, or even things that we can go into negative emotions, like things like, fear. We're trading from fear, panic, anger, frustration, anything that takes us into the kind of the realm of, being too eager to do something and urgent and changing the kind of physiological response we've got in us is too hot. We're running too hot. This needle then moves over to the hot side and we end up not performing very well. It's no good. We need to be back in the center. Same if you think vice versa if we go into cold. And that is going to be stuff like, you're completely blasé about your trading. You're going in, you're way too relaxed. Okay, and I know you should be relaxed, but not too relaxed. You're just lounging around. You're not caring what you're doing. You're kind of, you're not prepared. Most of us are going to be in this hot zone. This is mostly what we'll do. We'll swing to the hot and come back. And I know from my experience, that's kind of the way it goes. You're managing the heat side of it, if you like, rather than the cold. But you still got to be careful about the cold side. You've got to be careful about the kind of over-relaxed and not prepared, just coming in and being too blasé about how you're trading and be mindful that can still damage things. And again, bring yourself back in here. And this kind of sweet spot, if you like, that's like the zone you want to be in. This is the sweet spot zone. I know I've done it in red here, but that's where you want to be. If you get too hot and you recognize things, you notice things that would indicate that you're too hot, you're a bit frightened, you're panicked, you're frustrated, you're angry, you need to step back and do whatever you need to do to bring yourself back into that zone. Like an engine's too hot, you step back, let it cool down a bit, or you're off the throttle to bring the revs down. Whatever it works for you with your analogy. Similarly, if you go too cold, you're too relaxed, you're not prepared, you're not zoned, you're not alert enough, you're not ready for the day, you're not ready for the trade, you need to pep yourself up a bit to bring yourself into that zone. So this is one kind of visual way of helping you stay in that sweet spot, if you like, of focus over in the zone. Too much, you end up making the bad decisions, as you know. Too cold, you end up making bad decisions. Keep bringing yourself, making little adjustments and finding little things that help you, whether it's music, whether it's stepping away from the screens, whatever it is. We talked about that in other videos, how to control these emotions to keep you in that peak mental state for optimum performance. Do something like this little trick. It should help you loads with your emotional control in trading. If you like the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. Take care. I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.